Good morning, welcome back, Gorilla Man's Garage. We're outside today. It's a beautiful, blue, wispy, cloudy sky day. Awesome, great day to be flying. What do we have today? Well, you've heard of the DJI Mini 4K? Well, yeah, we don't have that one, sorry about that. But we do have the Mavic Mini, which is right here. Can you tell the difference? Not right off the bat, no you can't. The major difference is OcuSync, okay, the controller. One's OcuSync, one's kind of a Wi-Fi, but it's 5.8G on this one, okay. Doesn't quite have the same range, which is one of its Achilles heels, but the camera on the Mavic Mini, which came out 6 years ago or more, is the exact same camera basically as what's on the Mini 4K from DJI. Same as the Mini 2, 2 SE, all that kind of stuff, all the Minis, blah, 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 blah. They all had the same basic camera. Difference is, this one is only opened up to 2.7K, the rest are opened up to 4K. So the best you can get from here is 2.7 at 30 frames per second. Everything else, functionality, the features, you name it, they're all exactly the same. They all operate on the DJI Fly app, and yes, the Mini 4K does get a little bit better range. However, I think that's about where they stop. Now this one's about 6 years old, and I had another one that was almost 6 years old. Remember that? The Apparent Anafi? I had a video on that a little while ago, okay? It's still running and still operating phenomenally. So if you've got a marketplace or a Craigslist or a Kijiji or something that you can buy from, used or whatever, don't be afraid to buy some used stuff, okay? When you go to these places to check them out, you're going to inspect them, you're going to have them flown, you're going to look at them, you're going to know all the answers before you ask the questions, etc., etc. So people that want to have the best of the best as soon as it comes out, let them. That gives us who want the used stuff. That's why there's such a big used car market, right? There you go. Anyway, let's get this up. We just had the update to the app, the DJI Fly app. Had something more to do with the Neo and the fact that you can now use a tablet or something, or it's a full screen or whatever. Whatever. That's the FPV world and that. And who knows? Maybe some of these other marketing manufacturers might pop into that FPV world, because that's a whole other world that they really haven't tapped into, and DJI's just started, so who knows what's going to happen with that in the near future. Anyway, let's get this on the pad, and we're going to go up. And can you see the differences? And I just did a double video on the Potensic Atom LT, which got sent back this morning, okay? And you know, you can probably pick these up for a couple $100, if that, okay? So there you go, okay? Let's get it on, let's get up, let's quit bicker, backer, jibber jabbering away here, okay? Let's go. And we're back. We have the Mavic Mini on the pad, ready to go. Remember, it's over 6 years old. Original batteries and everything, okay? Yes, okay, so we have the controller, we have the 10-inch tablet, because the AutoCube doesn't work with this one. Remember, the AutoCube is kind of weird that way? Okay, but we have the Mavic Mini on the pad, ready to go, okay? 2.7K at 30 frames per second. That's the best it's going to do. You can do 1080p at 60, but 2.7, you max out at 30, and that's what we're going to do, okay? Only has one picture setting, which I believe is 12 megapixel, but we will check that out, and I'll put a little note down on the picture what it is. I think that's what it is. We have 91% in the battery because we just did the update, okay? Let's get it up in the air, and I want to show you this takeoff, okay? Compared to the other ones, this is 6 years old. Go back to my, and I'll put a thing up here, go back to my Anafi one, we did that takeoff, okay? Compared to all the others, the Femis, the Hubsons, the Potensic, the you name it, okay? Let's go here, turn around. Okay, it's there on the pad. Here we go, push the button, hold, boom. Okay. This has been on the shelf for ever, There we go. Back we are. Here we are. Okay. Remember that. This has been on the shelf, just as it is. I just took it off the shelf, charged up the battery, which it did, and I'm charging the other batteries now, because once in a while, every 3 months or so, it's good to do that, but this has been a long time. I don't know how long it's been. I'll put a little note how long it's been, but it's been a long time since it's been up. But remember, you can also use some other apps as well, not just the DJI Fly app. You can use one called Maven Light. You can also use Litchi. And you can also use Rainbow. Okay, and I've got some videos about, put up here, on the Rainbow app, how you can manipulate it a little bit and just keep on running and running and running and running it. Anyway, here we are. The DJI Mini 4K now goes for, I think, $279. Okay, so yes, this is discontinued, but it's basically the same. I'm going to cough. I'm back. Sorry. The DJI Mini 4K is basically the exact same craft, except for its connectivity. Whoa, the puppies are running wild here. Okay. Except for its OcuSync. Okay, it uses the N1 controller, and this uses the, I call it the clamshell. But I do have the 10-inch tablet here. Okay, so we're just going to manipulate here a little bit. We're going to come in closer. Oh, it's so smooth. So smooth. They say once you go DJI, you never go back, right? But I keep trying. I keep trying. But this is just unbelievable. It's just really, really good. Come down a bit. It's so smooth. Okay, let's take that video. Well, let's take a picture first. Let's see what the photos are like, okay? Here we go. Did you take a picture? I hope so. I'll look down and take a picture. Yep, must have taken a picture. Okay, back to the video. There we go. Okay, let's turn around. Well, maybe we can do a droney type of thing here, okay? Start that video. There we go. Okay, so we have to go up and back. Up and back. There we go. And it's going, it's going, it's going, it's going super far back. Look at that go. Amazing. Amazing. Okay, so we're up about 35, 40 meters. That's high enough. Okay, there we go. And if we turn it around slowly, you can see where we're at. Which way am I going to go? I'm going to go this way. Okay, there we go. And this is the lake we usually go out to. And we're going to go out that way. We've got to go up a little bit higher, so we're going to go to 55 meters. The fact that on DJI they put in this $45, $50, there we go. The fact they made the fonts bigger on this is incredible. Okay, let's just go out here nice and slow. And we're going to go out, about 3 or 4 meters per second. What's that about? That's about quarter stick right there. We're out 2.5, 3, something like that. Beautiful. Okay. I'm not going to get too far because I think the max right here is about 400 meters because of the structure of the land and everything else. And everybody gets a hold of me and contacts me and says, oh, nobody advertises the correct range and I get much better range than you ever do and blah, blah, blah. Every time you go out, you're going to get different range results. You really are. Okay. So there we go. Right now we're up at, where are we out? 100? Yeah. So I might get 200 because I'm basically aiming that way. And the bird is over there. See, if I go here, watch this. Boom. Boom. That's the bird. That's where I is. And that's where the bird is. Let's go back to here. And go back to this guy. There Yeah, we're getting down in the signal and we're out at 300 meters. That's really good. Some of the other ones didn't get that far, so that's far enough. I like that little lake there, okay? And we're going to do a return to home by pushing this button here on the map. There we go. Return to home. Ba-ding. There we go. Okay. Everything works as it's supposed to, as it's supposed to, and it comes back, and yeah, I'm not too worried about where it's going to land because it's going to be fairly close, so we don't really worry about that part of it. Okay, we're down to, what are we, 64% or something like that. Yeah, got lots of room. It's just an amazing craft, and so is like the DJI Mini 3 that I had. It's just an amazing craft, but I like, I just like the size of this one better. Okay, so again, it's almost identical to the DJI Mini 4K. And it's coming down. I don't think I want that to do that. There we go. There we go. Look at that, eh? 34 meters. Is that all? I thought it was up to 50. Let's look at this over here. And we're going to take a picture here because we've taken pictures of things like this before. And how did they come out? Stop the video. Hello, stop the video. There we go. Switch over to the photo. And we're going to take a photo. Right. I guess it took a photo. What do we got here? 25 gigs left. Okay. Format. JPEG is, take another picture. Poof. And if we go to the right a bit, where's my sticks here? Go to the right, we get a house and a lake. Okay. And let's take a picture there. Boom. And we always take 2 pictures because you never know. Let's take another one. There we go. We took 2 pictures. Now let's do a video. Let's do a quick shot. Let's circle. Obstacle sensing unavailable. Watch out for stuff. I will. 3, 2, 1. It should be better because I'm not that far away. There it is. Okay, I can see it now. It's right there. Couldn't see it before. There's a tree in the way. It goes around. Yeah, strong winds. Yeah. That's another thing too. It's not the best in high winds. It's not the best in high winds. The FEMIs are a little bit better in the winds. For this one, I think that's another thing. I believe that the motors on the 4K are a little bit stronger. Okay, so but the video is exactly the same. Okay, the camera. So there you go. It's going around and around. Where it ends, I hear it. I see it. What are we at? 37%. That's enough. We're going to come down and boom. Should be it right about there. Done. Awesome. Okay. Come back to video and start that video. There we go. So you're up there and we're going to come down and forward. There it comes. Bingo. Oh, look at that. I forgot to bring it up. And we're home again. Let's look at the puppies. There's the puppies. It's phenomenal. We're 31%. Let's go get it. And down. There we go. Okay, there we have the Mavic Mini, aka the Mini 2, 2SE, you name it, whatever. And it's very equivalent to the DJI Mini 4K. Here's the question. Why do I have a sticker on it? There you go. Let's finish this up, shall we? So there we have it. The DJI Mavic Mini, the original one from over 6 years ago. And it still performs flawlessly, really. You know, it has limits, and if you play within limits, then no problem at all. It kind of lost connection over there, and I don't blame it, and that was it. We recovered it, we came back, and we did another one. It was great, no problem at all. Strong winds, yes, does affect it, and that's it. But the camera on this, it's the same 1/2.3 camera that is on all the other Minis, okay? They tap this one out at 2.5, okay, 2.7K at 30 frames per second, and the other ones do 4K at 30 frames per second, okay? Other than that, as I said, the range might be a little bit better on the new ones, but this is essentially the exact same drone, and it performs very, very well. You've seen the videos, you've seen the photos, they're acceptable across the board, no matter which way you look at it, okay? So, am I going to get the 4K? No, I've got this one. Does the same thing for me. Goes out to the lake that I look at out there. That's great. I take it up every once in a while. It's been a while since it has been up, but it performs very, very well. I've got the other batteries charging. I may take it up for another flight here and there and have a look, but I just hope the batteries keep on charging. As long as they do, I'll keep this running, and yeah. The props on here are the second set of props, because the first ones I had, I used to put this back in the box, and if you don't put it back in properly, the back props get bent. Okay, so because they're underneath the body, so be careful that way. Okay, but yeah, Mavic Mini, it's still light years ahead of half the stuff that's out there. It really is. Okay, so till next time, take care. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, ring the bell, and go get some exercise. And I gotta look after the puppies. Okay. What's next for the channel? Well, I just took the Potensic back, so I don't know. I hear DJI's coming out with some mini microphones. Maybe we'll try them, okay? Take care. Bye now.